That's it. Leg up. This is what I wasn't doing before. I was doing exactly what I told you to. I don't want to pull his leg. I want to crank his knee. You see? And I can sit through. Sorry, we're getting real far right now. I'm going to fall down so I don't have to fall on you. So I did my takedown as perfect. Should see, right? My hands are controlling the legs and hips first and foremost. Okay, I don't want to just start trying to scoot without controlling that. He's going to start shrimping and keep his arms down, right? I want to try to separate his legs from his shoulders as much as possible. And I'm using that hand to monitor where I need to. All right, my knee's in, my hand's in, I'm framing the hip. Now he can try and push down all he wants, but I'm creating those frames with my limbs. Okay, long bone's in the way. Get them out, wipe in, pull my knees up, then I can wrap, and I switch. Oh, rotate, rotate, rotate. One of these days I'm going to figure these angles out. So I hit my Kimura lock. Okay, no thumbs. Now as I fall, I'm pulling him on top of me, but I'm keeping my chest glued to him and my head as close as possible. The more separation I get, the lower he's going to end up, and he's already escaping. You see? So I don't want to let there be any space there. I want to get as tight to him as possible if I'm looking to choke. Right? That's what most of you guys were doing. And that's exactly what I told you to do, so we're doing right there. So now we're going to trick it. So this time, as I fall, I'm letting that space create, and I'm starting to lift that elbow. So John thinks, haha, I'm getting out. And as soon as his head pops, I put my elbow in his ear, my foot is across his hip. You see it's not in between his legs? Now my outside leg is going to kick over his head and catch him in an armbar. Okay? Get everything to where I want it, switch my arms, I can finish. Cool?
I got a question, Ian.
What's up?
On the initial fall, getting into like that twister side control where the
Yep.
arms are up, how long of a battle is that normally for you to get under the armpits, or it's either you get it right away or you switch to something else? You know what I mean?
For me, I'll fight with it as long as I can maintain connection with my hips.
Okay.
So as soon as if his inside arm, twist side control, yep, reverse scarf we call it. As soon as this elbow gets underneath me and starts separating us, now I've got to go.
Now you abandon it.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
I'm not necessarily abandoning it. I just got to move fast.
Reset maybe.
So usually what this does, for me at least, is see where his right arm went?
Yeah.
It starts going across. So I'm going to use the same motion I did, but this time I'm not going to mount. I'm going to leave my hand here, and I'm going to draw that circle. And start. I love this choke.
Yeah.
This short choke. People forget about it all the time. And so he's putting himself in that bad position by trying to make that space, which is okay.
Right.
The thing I really got to worry about is him hooking my head. Okay, so this is a lot more annoying. This prevents all that. It's hard for him to finish most of the time. It's usually one big explosion. I just got to keep my hips out, but it creates a lot of space.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but if he starts getting that bottom elbow in and I can't dig underneath it, because I can use my butt, I got a pretty bony butt. I can usually get it in there to dig it out. But if he makes that space and he starts sliding me away, yep, I'm going to block the leg in that snowplow, turn my arms down, and start trying to cross them.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
And then
great.
once I flatten them out, then I can finish the choke.
Okay.
Good question. You guys follow all that? So I use the same arm position. I just don't worry about the mount, though.
Okay.
Yep. But whether I'm in a normal scarf here, again, same thing. That inside elbow is the key. As soon as he slides me out, I'm in trouble. I got to bail. Right here, I'm trying to dig under that arm. It's disturbing how often we forget about the inside arm for how key it is.
Right.
Because that's the one. If I can connect myself underneath there, he's not going very far. So again, one more time. Lock, move myself back. And you know what? I don't really worry about trying to move that one. If I do, great.
Right.
But it's the inside one I'm worried about. I'm going to mount, draw my circle. Get him to turn. If he doesn't turn, that doesn't work. Opposite arm comes underneath. Keep going, boom. I start to fall, but I'm letting him drop, making him think he's out. I got to make sure I don't lose that grip. Leg follows the arm. Back up. Now if I want to switch my arms, I can. Right? You guys know I like the top to bottom grip personally. But we don't start that way. So I got to switch my grip. Okay. Working that other knee together. My knees are coming together. Hook the ankles if you like to. I can start falling to the legs, trying to break it.
Why do you prefer
the head to toe grip rather? Is it just so you can control the hip, or?
Yeah, to prevent his defense. So you can see Armbar. He's cut your knee. So if I attack bottom to top, I've got a lot of real good grip break options, but his easiest escape is to take me that direction and put me on my back. And I've got nothing to prevent that except my top leg.
Okay.
So I end up in the side control, or this almost sideways armbar position a lot, right? And now it's hard for me to get back up because I don't have anything to push off the ground. So I gotta try to sit up using my abs, and he just times that. By switching my grip, I can control his leg, or if he sits up, I can just post my hands. So I can sit here and fight hands, and as soon as, especially if he holds his breath and tells me, hey, I'm gonna try to escape, put my hand, and then I come back to him. It's a real easy motion. His more difficult escape is to roll over his right shoulder and to put me face down. And then I've got different options to attack from that. Make sense?
Yeah.
Good question. Anything else? Everybody remember what we're doing? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Take down, reverse scarf, mount, walk him around, trick him into arm bar instead of taking the back this time. 1, 2, 3.